yebeje na yakenkan the amount and you may Nottingham Forest Womo airline chair £55 million bid at the realm of Manchester City. One more corner say Tijani Rangers no ma fanom no efrona yesin komo asasiama player no kamia yese onya obeko Nottingham Forest no kobo eje amom abra obeso free Man City womum eboboko no enso emu na yese Tijani Rangers so womo de na to Newcastle United womum a transfer shortlist so Newcastle any boy no ho eso anso munya omeko akofa no obesi akan eje amomo ewo Newcastle United woman ebo no the free boy na say Zabi Alonso on Mihailo Mudrik I join the team no ewo Hong Kong na onim se watena fie ache bosome be se dio no wa bro no ye bane no se wakofa ban substance akọ use the abobo ntino want to me ensia kan obaye no ase dodo na agidie so akwa no was womu turn the free Chelsea womu bobo kono me wisa ba oba krae bia na wanya aye ball ni bia mo ewo Chelsea womu aseye na Zabi Alonso say decision bia ni ho Chelsea aye ede afa Mihailo Mudrik no na o say empempre ka say no e dia boy no we can score no na bibia si so quickly until say womu adjust no ewo aye squad no emu na fe so my sensitive on the situation. There's a player aquatic church and yes or buy na who sign a union pass on here. Now I'm one player no in Kanko and we are Zabi Alonso come on. What are you to Orion was your Chelsea best out to more players. Oh, was it as I say no? Also we invested now on more players and them about Chelsea. One more Bobo Konimo and Tino was a transfer plan and it's a season event and I say window no ebe close no wo mu de bi beba be ka ho e wo Chelsea wo mu team no munya nwie ntimaza e wo player bia no aso ni mu ye ni nyan say Chelsea ani abre e so me fa players p e de o ma ba Chelsea wo mu eboboko no e mu Jadon Sancho me tio esa number of clubs e wo Europe Saudi Arabia any Middle East ho wo ma ba Jadon Sancho say ama person or call baby now Kosia Kain, Nemum class no Edino, Enya Emma Abonte, Nayasi Sancho, and then the reps no more says options are available. And you know, answer and Mama Sancho, I make it decision. Our club of now Kobo, Edem Amomo, Zion Suzuki, goalkeeper, Edema Palmer, Unse PRG, and Palmer Bobo Koning Koma Chichen Aquani Mupa. Ama say Bibia HS Suzuki Oba be PSG womu a player but mete ese PSG tona womu de ni bello ni Juventus na wakobo kakra e ho ni nyane se wo PSG womu so mu ntimi guarantee ne first team football e ho no nti Juve di obaya o be rem na wata go no na say one season womu de nakọ womu wia no makofa no esan ede no aba PSG womu ebobo konima eno aye je free ho eba ESPN reporting my SM Madrid say almost any Vini etna senante ntamwa not less than 170 million euros and I say club will be so pevinia womu ebeje na say omuni Vini a schedule meeting me break the amount ese nyame ya tomwa ochina ena Madrid ni Vini meeting no eba so na unim say Vini Junior there was up close to 30 million euros and Sanwa extended Madrid and person make beyond 22 million euros or just 20 million euros a season only two e can ho Vini so up close to 30 na yes so ochina meeting on tentam na se Vini e so extended na fe akobaso mekomenko metna nanti asia nya adwuma na club iso chinchire pe Vini said Arsenal woman sorry agina woman bema so pe Vini ne dia just Arsenal de 170 million euros and Real Madrid and Sana woman Sam aka Vini Junior na wabebo de ama omo Arsenal ni Bruno Guimaraes still no he said the rough final stages now. Yes, clubs in the no woman jatum so sika. A Newcastle United a base around 80 million euros. No Arsenal ready. eso metia ama say asi player ne kra twen SM Arsenal be communicate e diama no akwa ne medicals e diama mo eno e the update about Guimaraes the transfer from Newcastle to Arsenal no ehwe David Austin wade nchemu ni nyina enso e diama e wo dwumadie no eso transfer e wo Turkey womo de official bid akoma Mohamed Salah Gali na omo try final answer e dey free Mo Salah and then the reps no eho on see a catch also number of clubs so Turkey and omo pay Mo Salah am e bi crash as here 18 come but that says kasem no I have problem the ama clubs no e we ya to set transfers for the bid akoma Mo Salah and the representatives are one with 2-year contract salary any clauses ni nyina no womo the share contract ni mo yes Mo Salah so evaluate the bid no aheso se transfers for bid ne ya bi ametumi akọ na makobo de amomo wo Turkish Super League no no de free Mo Salah enso ho ba Moises Caicedo wa join Chelsea training camp no and ono so tumi ko remo honko na unse Enzo Fernandez akwa no asodin o on person be ba kra be si akan biem e de ama Chelsea ni nyina ye ntawantawa wone Chelsea board no any management ni bi anya e ma crofo no cry o ma twinso akwa we on sheda mu ade o ata se o kan cancel rough enti e beto no e de na free bobo ko ni mo Caicedo say Enzo ni bododo na ono de ba wa ba no obenya na Enzo stay beyond the summer no ane na to aso asiakan e de ama Chelsea wo mo eboboku na no eye ensemu a Moises Caicedo e de atuja efa Enzo Fernandez ho holy mosquito spray and quell and tuntum police e ma da na kronkron pebito e wo supermarket e wo provision shop ai ben o pedodo atua ye depo no e wa dum 03220 37623 na wafre ajo de eboa ekum moa wanketoa ni nyina ofie no na eja center eham ewo efie ho holy mosquito spray ntuntum police emauda and a kron perfect skin and body therapy braibe your skin kama ede ama yedino any jumadi ayedino pepepe ye perfect skin no ede ama pimple stretch marks then so be tattoo and that skin any a ebetumi apepa ede ama afel body no ye man flat tummy ye stomach reduction amount ye body enlargement area na ye the body slimming and so ede account ho Kumasi Bushan Abraham Junction eho ena yewo Accra Osu Akwaje Park Sita House Dynamo ena afeso Okota Krade Aketan Junction Episoft Lodge Hotel eni enkasa 0553 312 911 perfect skin and body therapy be perfect Yon Vita infant cereal mofrediani a eboa emo munya hoden emo munyini kama Yon Vita 16 essential vitamins and minerals and away on Vita mo de mama frani dia wo mo nyini mu problem bia embem e wo mo nyini kama no no ma dwen mu so ebie na ye wo wheat rice and na ye wo maize and wheat variant bia openo abofra no any ebeje ho e affordable nutrition na convenient yon Vita good nutrition for a good start bash ML decoder uti ne so ebe fe ebe kama program bi apa hwe bia no bash decoder no ebi oso game centers hotels guest houses restaurants individuals mumra emerging decoder ewo bash eho ye installation amam ye door to door delivery ye decoder recharge packages no ewo from pa obetumi a recharge bi na program bia wanya ahwe 0556287757 ene bash enkasa nyame ya aduma Monday 31st August ekopim Friday 4th September a 5-day fasting and prayers eagle out sana yato jumadi no edin Pillar of Zion Church International led by founder and leader evangelist Akwesiewa ede ehhehye so so ametakwa makro ewo Kumasi yehia no pana 8:30 kopim 1 p.m. yede yefunu to ne ebo mpaye ede amaye ho ene abusua ene obi obeye enwumre no yehia 6:30 ekopim 10 p.m. yebe special watch night service yebe baptism ewo dwumadie no ase enti no yadeɛ bi kɔdanna bi spiritual problems bi ɛna down so a fabra Eagle a dwumadie no ase Monday 31st of August na ɔgyeɛ ɛbɛyɛ odia over yɛde si na Highway Sports atoa so live on 100.7 live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana yɛsan yɛ live ɛwɔ Oyerepa television so ɛwɔ digital terrestrial channels no unya yɛn ahwɛ ɛwɔ TV so over ɛtoa so ɛde amam
yɛna Solomon Carter ase dɔnhwe baako ɛna aka ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ yɛfie nkɔmmɔ ɛna yɛba bɛdie aka wɔ sɛ Bashir Hayford ɛsɛ as a coach Ghana fo nyinaa yɛmu mpɔnkɔ na yɛnkɔ yɛkyi kakra yɛ football no a ɛba fam no dɛn ne ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi ɛde afiri adom mu ɛde akɔ adom mu nti yɛmmra na yɛmɛtie deɛ Bash ɛde ɛto dwa na ewie ɛno wie a na afei waka ɔse boni wakasa bi ɛfɛ no sɛ consistency saa ntoa so a konkobosi no a nyaade a football no ebetimi akɔ n'anim yɛnkɔ Bash on says tia football no eba fam na ebehia sɛ yɛnyina ebu mpɔnkɔ no yɛ research na yehu ne ɛbɛboa
countries and in the football, one be hanging in the waiting. And the reason is why are we sitting down for all these things to happen? Because can't we undertake any research or they find out? And we can't remember so kind of French speaking countries, you know, football build that. Because I've been in Salon, I've been in Togo, I've been in Cote d'Ivoire, but one walk up French, you know, because the facilities are, I don't know whether it's the more superpowers there, France and all your facilities are able to produce the players, you know, and now to produce quality players, you know. Sometimes I wonder there. So all these things, can't we do it? Because performance there is good coaching, good facilities, good your motivation. BPR all what to improve performance, you know. Or now they go into in the so we should have been finding out because we find out and we also improve upon everything. Oh yeah, so what to be now a country there we that time to won't start the football. Then we ask ourselves, why? This is where we can improve. Why? And so what do we do to match them up? And at least able to me, SJBBA, but media, say, what tournament in Oba, we leave them and a 17 Oba, now the whole year, standing point for and a 20. But you better make sure that you're doing one place. So when you now go school, you're rigging the near phone more schools there, they are central rigging. Schools, you know, they are all in schools. Near Mama, coaching about two, and you want you and today open school. That's another, they have another 3 years. Into that time, they will be 20. And then we go into recruit new ones. Now the next time was one course scout. No, I call around there. I can say, what banana near down? No, was one course scout. So what is the continuity?
Again, and I hear twaso. One twaso went to me in we Bash and Morton and Canoe and was say consistency there. Say, but see a developing football no, a be here, papa.
Coach, you monitor the coach who on yada, who on yada, or today teaching yada. I coach school, a classmate to be a minister, a classmate to be an engineer, a classmate to be a doctor. Obviously, a rock pusher, the same class, the same syllabus, teacher and yada. Question, teacher no yada. Individual difference. Obi or class will repeating 2, 3, one working difference. That's something is actually or yet consistency. Even in the class, how many coaches will be 2 years or an athlete? Plus, me, okay. You have to question you, how many years not spending our class? More the as a winner, Asna. The only how many years not money Asna. Because continuous those who are progressing, those who are distant. The man class over the baby and care what produce very good players. Over to win. It is not about the coach. Even the coaches in Ankara, if a coach in them would on Yada, well, for his training, for his friendly matches, for his before Bokoton and one woman example, other monitor. It is not like what we now. When you good result, I feel that is why the chance for you to go in for either experience or experiment. you're two people. If you go in for experiment, yeah, no, this is it. But if you go in for experience, at least you are sure of something. The word experience, you are sure of it. We have experience and we have experiment. After doing so much, so many experiments, and have experience. And so when you attain that experience now, on where you need a crazy, you fail yourself, not a crazy, though you cannot be 100%, but you fail yourself a crazy. It's a question what the Bahaya, yes, for your teaching. So many boys, the same boys now have to be more the same boys now have to be individual in the but performance now a consistency to continue for a long time. No performance will come.
Bashi Hereford and Martin and Kano. Na maso kono say anko ye de nso da so jana na so say Ghana ni enya qualification na wie dada eno ntino ne behia say omaboges ne tranchen kakra no the local based players no eko na amane hunu ene da ho a eno so da chi bia no obefa so.
We know that the performance wasn't the best as Ghanaians were expecting of us. But having said that, you know, this is a preparatory tournament into the rare AFCON. That is why we just didn't involve any foreign player like the other countries did. We wanted to see the quality we have back home. Yes, I'm confident and I'm convinced because when you look at the way the tournament went, it gives me hope that there are talents around that we can really, gather together to achieve our goals going forward. But for the performance, it wasn't what Ghanaians were expecting. We all know.
Men kozak wana me wie ni wia e be wura kotokwa so ye na meeting kase bi betumi atodwa between Kurt Okreku and his sports and recreation minister na ye de no so aba abetu aso Zak eni nkomai
Chino sir asante komande say yakoba.
Oh, sure, definitely.
Yakoba be din komo asa
be ho
na be din komo so de bia na asamba
on
na aya so na
obeten
ye kama mote
sure
ye be din komo no na yako kakanga Tino obi in my position me started from Maxwell Konedu coach BN1 under 20 onya the privilege say you ko one foot team no onya privilege of the foreign player bia ekoko bobi because that time no team BN1 obeja ni player ya ma say fokobo wafu zombie games championship the Maxwell accept that you fail ye de nyane fa odwuma say you for na fi say you omo jam on wa continue prepare team na kwakobo AFCON na enye we don't have problem na we no masama but the fact is that just admit that South tournament kwakobo ye u fail ye na championship na ngasa mpono you hardly even get the foreign players because time now you're born on and follow within FIFA days now edebo international matches no nanka zombie championship eti when some bodu Zito Moon papa yi the Okobra stars offer Desmond offer omo nya ko no mo de local players ne mo de fie nkura ko boy so offer na time ko bo offer ne say African games no so na satam no nya say ba ku mienu bio e de fry boy as a host time you host African games so e wa kra no by U20 na nkasa de Tino the African zombie championship no coach bi enu time okwakobo no onya the privilege of me the fair foreign players e da time no foreign player bi afan kokobo now you see only why it's more problematic say utie Maswela now he is accepting say yen Ghana say no you need players people bia obia obetimi assemble or more to get resource Tino asa papa ne kan ehu unsa sba wa kan anko afan simple trasa no a serious matter. Now Maswell is saying say Ghana here ye U20 players baku 20 obetimi assemble omo ama omakoshe omaya from Togo. Only U20 players are obetimi assemble omo tino omo mashe Burkina Faso. Is it not embarrassing? Say a head coach of U20 wako tournament anye yi okay director baby na Ghanaians will heal naturally. You understand? The disappointment of Ghanaians, we will heal naturally. But now the most annoying part, and they say he is now telling Ghanaians, say Tino, Ghana locally we don't have U20 players that can beat Togo. This is what Masol is saying. Onwa something working. Say he didn't have the privilege to call the foreign players. Coach Ben a couple of waffles from be on your privilege or they offer foreign players. Who? Oh, he should mention the name of the coach. Or couple waffles from B, no, or the privilege of inviting foreign players. Let's say, and Ghana say you need local players that can beat Togo. Hey. It is a whole coach, you have no business doing there. You see, young coaches in my account will be any, at least those who have RTA me from last tournament starting in 9 names. Say, number in 2026. We are minor, we are serious. For you to the team from Maso do. I'm coaching Nichum. Their time has
been fair to coach Maso.
Very, very fair.
Then Tinama Canasa.
Very, very fair. You see, Tino Shadibi. Say, Mambisa, the party and a coach, he was assistant coach of in 2014. Tino. Go for review. Until I say Tino. Until I go Jose Mourinho in the manager, a coach is here, or Magic Dean said. And number on you to the team go coach. When you rise a level, now compare you out the giant baby.
Coaches no so in background say need ye training cry I don't move from there you know.
Who want this
to man akunya.
Maso and this are.
You come so camp ye ntimi nya bisa say we raising cry bia eba.
Who follow the way commentary chapa. Even na kwatete nkola. O de me misra ma.
Offered me nya bisisi about Isaac. Ye ntimi nya free na me de ne coach dia. Obenya bia na ye so we dia.
Even na kwatete nkola.
Also players who would buy.
Ye what saput no, he is not a developer. Ye was saput no. Unse for example, one area go for the ebo Zito Abaso say he or track records at least Chroma say dey why be me huda. Ana me boa. Maso okoya no eva. Eti when you reach a level, I could be a level when I feel Tibasa from you to the coach. I just said, man, you be it's a buy out Mambisa. Mambisa, so you get Mambisa resource. That is what
Yenina Lenke must well to us until when you nebi. Or decided the open.
Link, but has not the house link.
Oh,
the fact that just has a link. Has a link.
Oh, you know who knows? Am I a clever guy? Said, Nanny, you have your community. Oh, decided some could judgment.
See, near Bra, young couple, you know, your youth teams.
So, dear,
we should go for young, ambitious young coaches to come and develop our youth team for us. I clear said, on my pim, there's no direction anymore. On my year, there's more fair. Ya fun say amode you to the command bi. Oh yeah, and you 20. The last two tournaments in no Enungwa say no the ba satellite team no omo yin free. Then we are rewarding failure. So when he failed at U20, and he rewarded the assistant coach of the Blasters.
O ko ba she so dia yanku yanim na unu ya
U20 no dey Maxwell. I don't be a colossal.
Michael Sama says, Zach, have you checked the list? He went with players without playing time. Is what he took
I don't think American. There's one Bechem United player. A young guy be a Rasco. Rasco is about 18, 19. Bechem United do Tino. One of the idea I'm really disappointed. Bechem Bechem for now they will tell you. Rasco, because when Bechem Okuma say this young boy was in the middle, dazzling in the middle. We saw him against us. Bechem dazzling in the middle. One fight Rasco uncle. Rather no, he preferred unknown player that we don't know. Yeni mamo. That is the problem. Me sure say Bash there. We know the story already. So ya catchery. Bash we know already. Ya catchery. Na maybe I mean if you see what Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, and all the other Francophone countries are doing now, Tino, papa, if we do not change the way we are doing our football, now only the now only 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, by the help of the late Slidete. And those big guys, do you know what we're doing in Ghana here? We had the big agents. Our players were playing top leagues in Europe, Italy, and France specifically. Because of the connection and the late big agents. Now, dealing with big players. And you player, France. I just say Vice France team, a French League A team. Top Italian Serie A. And say why my national team no? I from that period now, basically 2010 no. And I said yesterday if you go 2014 but today, Saudi and the miss it. And then Ivory Coast, Mali, Senegal, mono, benefited. Example ya, Lamin Kamara now or boy saying Monaco no. He won U17 best player. He won U20 best player. And I really about chanting the Kwaje. Senegal, no on France today about Monaco because big agent. So some countries no are now benefiting from what we are doing. Tino said now we are there in 2000. Now we are still couldn't even know. After Untminya, what is the problem? I just say you are not improving yourself. Brother, no, you are retrogressing. And Tibash, we know, say, you are showing here, Tino, the way things are going. Especially, our system now, if you can't say, you're going to zona, no. You better break papa because now we are not stronger than Ivory Coast when it comes to youth football. We are not stronger than Senegal. We are not stronger than Nigeria and South countries when it comes to youth football. It is say Nyama Tino.
But I say Kofi Zakitu, Akomia Bash and Maswa.
Of Amadasi about here, Coach Maswa could not do interview of Boya Wangas around. No, I'm asking you a question yesterday.
Over many animum, many in Rahodia and Kamsagana football are not open, but many on one casa quite fast to conduct interviews.
Sequence of interviews or grantee Abra tournament before the baby. Before Ghana Belgium first match, was there a carefully selected players you choose who are more for this competition, and for that they were prepared to explode. Just the first idea me kind about him. No. Now we play against Nigeria, the defending champions, and I'm sharing. And Obama say they started high pressing. Now they almost take
which is Ghana for started high pressing.
Now Obufri said Nigeria team know who you know. That's on the high pressing, and a counter of nature one. But yes, I did no. And you give you out some cheap goals. I don't know. You better correct sir mistakes no. Now they are bought against Burkina Faso. Okay. See, if we are saying Nigeria for saying. So you call Burkina Faso no. You bought Burkina Faso we game we you know. That's what I say. You better change tax na mistake of who no against Nigeria no. You better correct. You better call against Burkina. So me person gitu say we search engine your call. Ya ball Burkina we no na ball 1-1. And you get a record in the course of the game. Obey was say the record in the course of yen. And now me that victory no. And record and kebeshe. All right. Then we had Togo to play the last game. We went against Togo and it was 0-0. You on an interview and you say, well, now quite added the foreign component and can team. So I don't know the results I need by of a Ghana is serious nation. And some Maxwell could not do it kind second and son of Ghana.
Kasan consistency in him.
Or as a second and son of Ghana. I believe in consistency. Say we should have a project as a country. Of a baby, I have Ghana to say no. We don't have a project. I say, young rushes and players be true. So from the top, every top, everybody na start your moyano. Young for players, you be a crofon, young from pass to the national team, then got on money and Sika. So as a country, you need project.
And I'm found you message in those two national teams are for business, for the FA and his people. If they don't stop, no coach in this world will survive there. And it's a shame to Ghana football.
That has been the trend. It's of administration hereby the very foundation of your football is almost or even destroyed. And then who can see a time who's every president. According to UK. We invited the Ghanaian footballers in Europe, especially in the UK. Every of the parents say, "Oh, we live on." Because of Americano, network use. Because that's how it can be. Those days are your national team here is strong, no. The players pass through your system, no. And then even under 70, so I'm telling you, or man qualify you, but you push them out, and you pay muko, and you go to under 20, then no one had the opportunity to come to the Black Stars. By now, under 17 crown equal tournament, under 20, that how many of them don't carry on? Good boy. What I say? Say I say being count as a 1 or 2 B. And the entire team now they under 17 and come under coach Ogum and Amfano. You add maybe a 1 or 2 B because if it's a project, sometimes you don't necessarily look at the results. But unim the opposite what you in the long term. Then I make out you say Suleiman Tarim maybe under 17 they did not explode like under 17 of 1991 and 17 of 1995. But because we knew the project and at that time, no, Ben Kofi no more at that 5-year development program at all. So we are following the program. And it is had an econ. And eventually, a better develop at the top. Because one your consistency. And we know how you are building the team. The players know themselves and they understand it the terrain. They know the African football. No? Offer, by now they get an you know. Etino coach must not do a catch and say, "Your league, your boy." So what has he passed? Oh, you carefully study, not choose players that. You 20 or more players that can represent Ghana, our African soil. Unless say you can find almost outside the count. So I say the trend they follow because the FA president, I do our champion no. Say foreign parents, accepting no man kaza. See from our mumra. Instead of say you go to the drawing board and do the SAA. They say you build players from here, from your league, from the scratch. And we get those qualities from here, no more to crime. And you play say more honor. And you conform about talk. A lot of players that are passing through the system now over there understand your football. And your football now look at those players. The Makelesen, Derek Wating, John Pencil, Suleiman Muntari, and they all pass through the system. No?
Okay.
Say they understood African football. How many times can start to say over reliance on those players from that far now? It is affecting your game. And now, and now, the Senegalese now, but Zakito Kano, the academy now, influx of academy no, is developing the football.
Even Morocco is now.
If you go to the Cote d'Ivoire, if Burkina in those countries now, I don't know if there's juvenile teams are no more men. They are not closer to us, but then they open take care by some saying because they are doing the right thing. They are not young. I'm not more young. And I hear no, and I hear free say, I say a cover place. Yeah, we'll be at the under 17 baby. Never from my baby room. They find it difficult. I don't know Max do can. So as a lazy approach, a coach, you know the terrain. What coach the Black Stars? You couldn't sit down and do proper scouting and picking those players. Of us, to tell me that and yet they all of a million to put that. Yeah, give me. And to tell me that are they not less than 20? Say, what only got a boy? Oh, we see the point. But you know, a lot of players that can fall into this under 20 squad, but do not pick them. Instead, that you control to pick a certain players, but don't try. You don't see, and you don't go about these are carefully selected players, and I don't go. You go into this competition now. No, one win. And yes, I be a Ghana, and I qualify that they host the next year. Ghana can't that over a Chesapeake through me about. I was just I was just talking to one of the Omega committee members of Moko. Over so I don't say for a coach of Masokonodu's caliber to allude to that some Okano.
Okay.
You have to sit up. Say I'm any na Ghana entrance here. If no entrance here over your football, you be say akwa basa, because I don't know the day. The nation any plan. Your football na Ghana, you name say you can say Ghana football ani. Now here boy now where there when you teacher from Ghana say the boy boss in it, we are losing it.
Okay.
And nobody seems to care. It's about you go funkophobia, you go tonkophobia, you go picking phobia. Sadia no kwa so the 2020 equal competition na Ghana for any new squad no.
Mama ma unu obed mrema na oba.
Oba. Asawo ya kan we mo nimro.
No, sumo mu bi because we see football people.
Gado
mo ne diso mo ye.
Your football no. Everywhere omo pick am ho a.
Person so mo mu bi.
Dey kono no.
Ate. Okay. Ebeni ntino ma menye ne se ho. Mimfa me nka ho ma se obed no wia na afi mo so manya akonya aba every president ne kotokodie ne mu. Now, say the tie ne say a meeting askado huebe bia mame enhwe hye pronso kra acha next week sa meeting no ebetumi abaso. Na meeting no eba so a eye Kurt Okreku ene sports and recreation minister Honorable Kofi Idi Adams na ejebre akohia. Ni nyina no eye 1 million Ghana cedis a afi etwa mu aban yiye ema club bia nsaka ya omode ebobom humbo league no afi omukohia na wasa ebusase so ebi babiem na yetum anase ejina no a eno eye ade baako na league no prize money no sana anu ya na be story say clubs no first to 10 obi ansankan yekwade ni fi say every phone no na organize say na no so efri abana ho ena esan akọ eno so no ne hia bobo modern na watimi abusa no kwane a clubs no esu say prize money no first to 10 nyade abanti ni nyina no eye meeting na omaskado se nyame eye adomo a ombetumi ahia huebe na wotwe wiye ombehia na omodi ho enkomo na yakokotoko ene Benab FC echna ena sa game no baso na sa game no ena bia beye final preparation na kotokodi be free crew mu akopiem ewo enkran akotoa phase 2 no so na nkofo eguso keka se eye test edi ma player bi se Dogo Yakubu Johnson Opon Walid Nema ena Prince Bedua enka omuyi na kwa na yesa friend se mema last chance no ebia we nso kofodu mani behwe no sa nkoya coach no ebetumi ejane ha ti we ene ne ese eno ne kakra abawa change wo bakara ebo mo duwia na akwaje de aka no ewo onuanom eho
ova yempe bibi ni ndi ni yempe baabi ntina na nsem ni bi ho a o kan ho asema a obre when it comes to the FA and their decisions after tournament, unhia se obenya ni unim say eden you we tournament no be frɛ for some of these stakeholder meetings near there. Our time Ghana ko faili AFCON 2023. Côte d'Ivoire. Yeba no. Yeba ya na mpeni for be table so omo be stakeholders meeting or pram. I think what 2023 and 2024. AFCON ye ko faili 2020. Omo say be stakeholders meeting or pram ye be invite to omo ye less 10.
Central for be ba I remember, I do remember that. Amaso
and so Ghana for free AFCON ye free mu pamo shooting ni attention ako coach e be fan coach e mfa no ni jato. You see ade na yare aho na yare na yare no ye nye ya nyi se be sa yare no. We need to fix certain things in our game. We need a restructuring of our game, of our teams be bro I say your academy sukruma team be bro I say your division 4 division 5.
What's in the team no order than no pushing on division 4 5. I didn't reason
there are even some division 1 teams are I see a shame you near catch them say facilities no one they should be playing in division 3 division 4.
So only a club license and Juma.
No make us say san your money nyina ho hia born en hye na enya prekuto ni ma ni pani hu se wo no ni o ma wo de we pa na abetimi ayenti yema yen ken hye ase ni yi because as of now even if you need Premier League players that are very good enough for the under 20 and under 17 I think Kenya an under 17 league ewe kuruma
under 17
league ewe kuruma I born zona
na kotolo na say the bobo Ashanti region ne ebi ne kan ho
because we need those things well managed though papa into coach ni players e ho na obekọ owia no ahe ebi etimi apie wo ebi akotokobi Premier League ni bi no de afra awo mo bobo ni ye o until I'm say there are even some division 1 clubs of keeping here and some division 3. Sai she ni nyina no panyini ni suro bi se ye koto aba ye ntia asema no nti efuntu from ya sese gu mu an ye di boko. You have a lot to do when it comes to our game. Over England transfer almost structure, Germany share, Spain for share, France for after the 2010 World Cup failure over almost share. England for Bekaya in fixing their national teams no decided they will take their lower games very serious. Almost started introduce again the homegrown players. Your research will say, league no diagram sike kuto teams no. And it's an person top players from outside. No one can some players yet to Krumo in your league ni bimbo. Don't say the homegrown aba. Maybe at least you have to register about 5 players. At age 18, no that's so bobo no Kruma no mufiri Kruma as a register count to create that opportunity. And I'm going to say over when they create that opportunity for their players and they are not well trained. I'm out for the Omasoso Keke. So they decided, they said they will fix the number of coaches who produce here. And they are talking about coaches. Now, but then I Ghana Pana because they say coaches are recycle coaches. Nina, see. I'm almost obvious where dear was.
Yes, I'll be to me maybe before Friday.
They say coaches in Ukraine. Miss England for an year. They even decided to. There was a conscious effort regarding the development of coaches. You try Ogum under 17, and then try now. You try Kasim Mengel, local blasters. You try Tanko, local blasters under 23, under 20. You try Maso Kunedu. You try Karim Zito. You is some Obuedua assistant pen. Eddie Afra. Of a boy, when you need try now.
I'll fair my.
From Paul Manson, national teams didn't be a conenam. Of a wire. Is a Ghana Puno? Only say, say, no. A do there, then a club, your Juma Bedawa. Getting a coach becomes a problem. When you say, Captain Master, dear. Local coaches, no. Ghana, ha. They say a coach be chance better. No be per coach. Obre.
Merry-go-round, yeah. I know, na sɛ no ne abebo wɔn ne ɔmo nso a yɛ ɔmo upcoming for no yɛ wɔn da so obi mu ɛna ɔmo nso no ɔba ne saa na gye sɛ ɛka bibi sɛ ɔmo kɔ yɛ a yɛyɛ marigo run na ɔmo nsa nkosua bibi ana dada na ɔmo de ba on board ana.
yɛwɔ even a coaching issue because the rate at which our coaches are failing ɔfa no ɔden ɛsɛ the next generation yɛ hwan a you because yɛ league yɛ a yɛ bɔ yi ɛna house yɛ broni kɔtɔkɔ yɛ broni.
sɛ next ne sɛ yɛn ti mi fa dennis ne nka ho ɔfɛ ne nka ho ɔfɛ ne sɛ ɔfɛ deɛ ɛwɛ generation ni bia na upcoming for na mɛka no saa aha na ka mɛka na adwuma
Christopher
manya tu okay para ka ho tere
ɔfɛ nyɛ o nti ɔsɛ ɔhwɛ adeɛ ne din a yɛ brɛ bankɛbɔɔ ne yɛ ne yie a Steven Oduro agyae coach wagyae football ɔte aburokyire Nana Hindu agyae ɔte aburokyire Ishmael Adu agyae ɔte aburokyire ama
na tela kwa baba
tela
jama o Hendrich mu nyina
Hindu Michael Osei ba power
okọ wachi antu no se kwadwu mu nyina
kan nyɛ ne saa na sɛnke yɛ no ɛsɛ Europe hwɛ a atata owie board aban is a coach
the so about on board
company wie da be o coach Xavi Alonso wie da ben o coach Abela Bero and o Fulham wie da ben o coach saa na yɛ no uwie a na wakɔ ha enyom nyina na bɛkɔ a bibi ba kɔ yɛ agent Jemfa sen Kamuntari Asamoah Gyan esien mo
na so bia nsi mu kwa na wani na enyo ho
sɛ agorɔ no kwa fa so yɛ agorɔ no enya wakɔno no waba aden ka yɛ akɔno a ofanka player na ebo ball na abo so oku coach you be kan da foforo but that should tell us say mabobo boso nketenkete the structure of our system league system in here address the quality of coaches in here address the quality of agency cry over because we don't have a problem with raw materials but we have a problem with finished product okay see enya kwan a ya mrantie ebi be free hantem akonkofo kro so ma ye ni yi amaye obasi ego de tunu Ghana de kwa ama no ne nti ese enya saa kwan ka saa kwan e betimi a ke bia fa se Muntari agent ana Muntari wo agency ene yo de omanda ne ho asema bay Mas Gradel ya nanse ana obobo ye okodivu ayo ono ne agency ena ne Rock Nation e pre so imagine Michael Essien wo agency imagine Kwadwo Asamoah
Kwadwo de say
Juventus remember say o agency odo ko Juventus I say nyedin so Michael Essien ko Chelsea and Michael Essien ko even France some of the French teams or boy Moses say on right to dream not jela monenam but you can say nkesa imagine someone like Asamoah Gyan maybe anko obi bisa well established almost scouted a fan kwala ni free had kwa head nke betimi ayi aboyen nti sam panifo ni nyina na se pe kwan a e betwe ba obi a babo no mu a afa na se afem nti wo pentem afiri mu afa yanko yanim kotoko training and no magusu koso a they say ne from the look of things you know it appears that by Saturday we were the first stage of the pre-season which was a observation and physicals yan kind of question na coach me or your physicals no observation I think the second stage ne be more tactical kakra where a hono observation so better into observation ye hu Augustine Randolph aba over right back or because right back no po na aka quarter and then some day Abu Adams 15 minutes na be show once more try Saka so ho
Saka
Dauda omo de na fra
Saka
say Dogo Kromo try no left back
Samum
o say Dogo 2 kwan
but coach so dey no mutimi bibia bi mum
2 kwan ko left back
I heard that
no strike our guy
yeah sure
mid city ono and 2 kwan ko left back and o back to kono sa be leading ti once the coach no omo try no left back or he say
okay
Dogo dey
ono be buana
because we got transfer market cry the main position of Dogo Yakubu is left back you can easily search it left back into over goalkeeping so they clear say they will pick that lad
sure
2 years
reporter me picking on
2 years we am na no Aziz abepre na ni omo the youth team keeper na kan ni ahese ne beko so right back left back center back so so on say Congo yi Mayele the last time friendly match
on go back
11 on omo try Joseph Amu our left back left center
so sa bon ni pa so shegu mo ndi no
don't share ya me nyanze don't share I'm gonna try Joseph Amuawo left center back, and then Finfin so I'm gonna try over. I think say after Saturday, send Eddie can now observation here we into your observation now. Wow, do back on of animal. Wow, one count. This exercise have been very smooth. My only issues and coming I can start 10 kakra because by Saturday near do 10th August. Transfer window do close to 23rd. Go ahead now back about 13 days. There's a 2 weeks. Say if you want be more hana uncle you be an abinyano. Of a minister of common American.
Me follow pa.
You be an ubit me and jano pine. Maybe I know so babe another issue for the club. But so far it has been very good. Friendly matches, they're very cheap players, not the best. On my restructuring, we saw youth team ho. Ebi anya on my youth team players, they be so quiet.
And also, I feel and I'm also more than one.
So nothing said that was solely the recommendation of Hamza.
Okay.
He has a boy.
And got Hamza the catch as Hamza Kaya won't be an infino in the modern mono.
On my JJ be quiet. So I think they are on the right direction regards to what they are doing. By Jumanaso or by Jumania Jumaketwa. He said, Michel Dina, Michel Kotko strike players near Hona. I feel they will definitely need a center back. They will need a creative midfielder. At least striker, they will need one. Over. Because in players near they can free team near 11. Or more last season, or more boy at this season, register me 11. I'm out for Adrian Corso. Kamara, Benjamin Chum, 2 goalkeepers. Lord Amoa, the any injury because on no train on count until there's no number register. But last year I could register. Francis Aqua left back a call. Then there's Samba Unel. Last season you ever started no account. Ansu last season you ever started no account. And Ablo. Normally I like to talk about Ablo because on also last season you could register no. But we'll be film in the middle. There's Peter Aqua, there's Albert Amoa, there's Kwame Puku. And there's Baba Yaya. Oh, into a Vaki Kambu man said, we 11. Into 2 names here base. He said, could you set in a of our set in a recovery? Now it's a born a set in young boy. And he has to send who bet me a ton enough. I'm at the technical team, Aheno. I take a decision on him. Whether of him then make count is another issue.
How better way?
I'm going to say, media man, go stars.
I was a company beam.
I don't really know. Me na him say the last time I check na enye in advanced position. But nanka upe players me know him say people be happy to see them back bank be Peter ni be Albert.
Yeah.
Because of share options available but got to do advanced position in regards to them.
Okay.
And Albert sonumpono me sure say nka coach ni be approve and ko be try so be mo he ne kakra.
No, only probability there's some genetic only problem.
So Kotoko here some additions over.
Okay.
On Walid. Me na me dream say Walid bit me a flourish wo. 10 class system because the 10 class can pet so born a born no. Dogo, I think Dogo contract should not be terminated. Dogo a player as I say omushishim. Omo ma baby. Na the mom and now say division 1 for ibi okrum hey, especially Asante region bottom hey, which me now might be a future stars, which me now may be a
maybe I do not future stars.
Na so no free division 2 no 2 kwan. Dogo no more premium.
But what about the straight there
player and no 2 kwan.
But you bet me this thing Premier League club CP
I say such talent no, you give it another chance. Nancy Anna you discuss about the Bailey Richmond Opoku. Poku nti ne bre Kotoko. Carries academy to Kotoko. Bebo bia of a
na a choice so okay na academy so Matiso so Poku Ajima ko flash Kotoko training.
All around.
Okay.
Opoku ho.
Poku Ajima. For match and go player.
Okay. Okay. Where Isaac Poku Ajima. Almost squad no munya issues no account. Yes, into also a striker.
I'm not only how I don't so much Asante Deni.
Dogo say no, omumpe loan bi. Morphine those with the of our case Kaoji. Now, a coach who say pulley the then the ultimate solution will be letting Morphine Dones go. Zakaria does have no Panama say I strongly believe they should give me a chance. Over.
Okay.
Say experience no be here. I will give him. So
okay.
So far so good work Kotoko side.
Maybe because I wanna Wabete LP President and Kotoko Diano na Mike Leslie Amwako. or see if a foreign trainer improvises a player's position, we term them as a genius. But if a local coach does that, and then Leslie, and so Edna dear Eba, on what we must say, was just chance the under 23 list on Facebook, and some of the names simple, I don't even know or heard it. Michael, Edia, and on the audio call, I assume. Could you obey or say again, if the FA doesn't stop the interference from player selection, then we should forget. Could you also Edia on Facebook? And so we need a foreign coach to properly train and develop our youth football. Otherwise, it will be like this. Okay, could you obey once again? Michael Osama, I'm sorry, Diano, Mekaima, Zach, wa no. Wase Maso Krodu is not a coach. In fact, we don't have a coach in Ghana. All our local coaches don't understand the modern day football. Nana Kwaku Martin the message, and so I don't know. Wase it's true because I remember the days in 90s. Alaji Cruiser was having a very strong agent, Massimo, who pushed all our young and upcoming players like Kofo Diagago and others were all under the agent. And Ponsaji. Okay, young Zak and that was your bar. Baba shared other ones, Pius of Martin and Michael Osama, Samuel Ofosu, Modian, and Tony Boache, and Anna Nekon Soup Kondukrum.
Tino, me, a bear says Okotoko, Tim. Bam said, I always post at Tamiana message in the band or Kanya. A bubo on Tina say in Umbrano. And on Pam said, me good. There's a Umbrano. Quitting Hujuma. Ukas and Ra. Obisa no message about assistant coach of Kotoko. Our boy John. Good. The cool say Kotoko next assistant coach on your gun.
Hey,
I'm say foreigner.
Filamai.
Yeah.
Oh, Samum. Hey, any Kotoko scout.
First assistant no dear. By Eric Tinkler did assistant ba.
Hey, any uncle for you, I didn't know what I can in you.
First assistant no dear. Eric Tinkler.
Or the Fitana, so be through baby ba.
Or be neighbor.
Second, on Benyan or Ghana has to be a Hamza and answer will be baba.
The pedigree no. Anywhere the coach of Mako do no. Basing no unfubing for man on Quajuma.
Nanuniana Omuna, actually, say you to miss Esra Omu.
And you would, you know, our best assistant.
Okay.
On Casa on
Fabio, okay.
By an immediate assistant.
Also, you will be a Ginny Diana.
Good.
Matua.
Sana team coach or Nim wet Biano. On Mambisa. And see, and just that a dinner. Yen how it the ordinary but one thing that a bit me I can say or the assistant ba or the bar naibia musumu obiam fi say
what the count tetenwa second near bonia jemu bi ni ades no okaka okay
the assistant coach there on one of the
that's it Philaman
yen say adwuma no
good we no
tio me hwe no first list of players now. Kwame Pokumune na Efrimwa. Kakotoko senior players in 21 players. 21 players na akano. Plus Shaibu who is out long term injured, right back no guy.
Good.
Plus in team.
Shaibu Abubakar.
Yes.
Good.
Plus in team Menu who is out injured. Plus Kojoset who is out injured. Plus Lord Amwa who is out.
Kojo dey ask for satellite too. But when you fan count good.
Onyan join main team no. Enti 21 no.
Beka
Ote 4 ne free mu a na aka 17
good.
So na come 17 senior players. No mo mpo no ame yebodi no. Ebi o a nkomo no titi a o max e do mo because 17 na aka Johnson mu nya aka ho bi.
Johnson upon.
Yeah, 17 no Prince Bedu eka ho bi. So 17 no Walid eka ho bi. 17 no so far the yes these are the played 17 no what from 3 amabo mu dia question mark do mo na from wa. Tino enka 14. that is where kutokujina na tino nukwenya menimni keeper aka last year no eya Dari Aziz Dari sort na me yame me mo those that I think say omonko do omontana Dari have to stay say obey number 1 say omo be na ebo
for sure
but he has to be part of the team based on the money ball last year even though say that I'm coming praise but he has to stay oba ekire ho a Amzata Zakaria Fuseni Patrick Esiedu Joseph Amua and Lord Amua Shaibu Abubakar
Obo Patrick Esiedu
okay so who was at least where Amzata stay Zakaria Fuseni stay
okay
at least based on the experience in the local league. Last year we had a good one, but at least me fan say environment na amfa the experience no obet by the recover and to give him another chance to prove himself and Zakaria stay. Asiedu stay. Joseph Amua another chance to prove himself at least. Watch us to multi positions and to a chance.
What if Fred Dubias by Dubias play and I'm referring
on the free, you know,
Philip Amo, I'll never make a name Philip Amo.
Lord Amua stays, Korte stays, Shaba Obaka stay.
Good.
Then Oban Pimfiwa in team
for 2 minutes we now a community
in team stay, Joe stay, Serkojo stay. Emmanuel Entry stay. Walid Nema. Scanner got Toro. And sorry, I didn't man now buy.
No.
Yes, first is in Amfa. But I would want them to give him another chance to prove himself. And see, chance that I gave some Bobo and say, you know, understand. And you know, or until also on a justified period to like convince the coach why.
Answer so kwa na
so ka team no and also no question mark me the question mark beto ho no and Adabo stays eti president do so question mark beto ho Sunday obed mo plead yes and man chance no enti on fa chance no dey and find justify to prove to the coach enti question mark on Prince Bedu question mark on Evan saying Walid Nema Donzu bye bye.
On the only question mark Biafra.
Bye bye.
Okay. Now I should go.
Oh, there we don't do this.
Yo.
Saka Dauda, stay.
Okay.
Say Evans there already no medical catch under that.
Okay.
Johnson also question mark.
Johnson.
Because season be end no.
So come kakrao.
And you know question mark.
No justify no.
Is justify himself as to why and so other team also question mark. Minta say oya feta stay.
So parent when you can cry just
that year me do what dance here because me have watching one of those players in the local league me share ni pa the last season before he left Mediama do 2 kwan sorry Ediana do 2 kwan so if minta omo access no mo fit dia stay
okay
eti o share list mu dia from the 21 no as a me listen no sir as a ka 30 no
Muto kakregum. No from Biafra.
Coach no and I'm sure say from next week, you know, we should start seeing incomings.
Yeah,
sure. Because maybe a team do no.
We quite crane dia be foreign players in the station more.
Yes sir.
Akomia, fakaka na me fa dia kanama callers no.
Benefo be say be show man na to be abin. So over we be foreign players we be say ya o ma san na so be justify. These are players signed or they are also a justifying players. You know, time is not on our side. Time is not on our side. That not make actually say now suppose supporters and you have Bromo agititi, but only got to go difference be anymore. But players are not there because normally just when you be free, you are who the ever can. But you know assurance.
This is a so biri also we now do more commission. And how can time factor?
Time factor.
Because we the shame the an kenye you. Also we o mo pro mo no. Na the new ones have come.
To level caliber. Your players they don't come and do justify. Unim say we mu. These are players targeted on Mabi room. And I hear one never call. They all train together. Say the beya coach you training now or do more year no. I don't think the best one is no. Not the better part of the players no. Enya the benefit of training with the coach. Understand the coach in the system. It is a statistics in about prayer. And you're feeling no more justify within the season no. I just what I say. But the coach now moves that question say. Well, assurance be na o ma say Ibabe from one more banner. Yeah, those ready-made players, ya jomo to na say players almost Ibabe almost justify. Kone ya ibiko ina no. Ye hu omo bebe ka ho. But you're confident in the coach or think of South Africa, but your menzo if you say they are bringing professionalism to the team, but over the the incomings are you outgoers. Mimi free say be mechanical make us a benefit to be sure man not to be again. On me buy say nya sure say we mun everybody are. Don't we keep those players and train with them because everyone will be used for the season. And how good are they those that they ban compared to them? These are many questions but that we need to ask. But I say in a confidence be tinkler. As if he's bringing a magic wand be. Or for that magic one, no. The kind of player that are coming, and the Bemo, the Jumano. So, I'm still waiting to see that. I'm not convinced.
Okay.
To be honest with you, but I'm not convinced about how process no
0322 494 401 youth and sports minister. Minister mo. Scanner mo yemfa kwachina. Good. 0322 494 401 0322 494 Okay, good evening. Good evening. Danoka kama why? Still I'm out. Okay. Hello. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Correct, sir.
Yeah.
A boy is in it. And I say, it is the exercise here, air cost to a protocol, Mr. I like the way I am meant to end Tinkler, or make sure that those bad nuts and after those their performance are not good, or more any free. Now with more inclusion to be another better players, or making me other work to the team, either 2, 3, or 4, or more added to the team, not team, no empty money.
But I say till the morning homework then can you please explain the reason why Patrick Asiedo is not in the squad for me? The squad now okay. And the Zaki Bobo and I said, so okay. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
No,
so
the other thing I said, Penipono, among them, because I don't need my family. I didn't say, Cotocono to say, had the best. Oh, last is in Yaman Kuyama. This is the bit made. It's my chef. Let me quit him. At least the boy also could do 3 points here. And my parents are not about 7 more. They be the best class, radio Montunema. The president is so come on a matter. But I'm going to see it.
Oh, that's it. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
William, Udi. Oh, too bad. Visa, I mean, and we are na sister ta, upon dear, inside Bonsum, and then, Wawoda, Hero Sports, say your Faco, so na, your mount, happy birthday, sister ta, Simtress, inside Bonsum. On that note, yɛmfɛnsie na news at 6 ɛmɛtoa so ɛmfa ɛma divine selection kan yɛn a ɛkyena ɛtinkwamu a 6:20 exactly yɛde tibes no ɛde ɛbɛba na wakae sɛ yɛbɛba 9:20 brad legend ɛbɛtena se na yɛde today sports ɛde aba highway sports ɛbɛsan aba exactly 4:30 na yɛasɔre ɛbra abɔ no nsia sɛ deɛ nɛ yɛasɔre a so ɛyɛ news at 6 obi otie yɛn